Have you ever stopped to ask yourself one simple question? What if the way you talk to yourself is the very reason you're not winning in life? Sounds crazy, right? But think about it. How do you speak to yourself when you mess up? When you're tired? When life hits hard? Here's the cold truth. Most people don't need enemies, because they've already got one living in their own mind. Their self-talk is toxic, it's cruel, it's defeating. And here's where it gets interesting. If you change that voice even just for 3 days, everything starts to shift. Your mindset, your focus, even your reality. So stay with me till the end, because I'm going to challenge you to talk to yourself like a champion for just 3 days. And what happens next might just blow your mind. We all have a voice inside. That voice narrates everything even when you don't realize it. It says things like, I'm not smart enough, I always mess things up, I'll never be successful like them. It starts early. Maybe a parent said you'd never make it. Maybe a teacher laughed when you dreamed big. Maybe the world told you to be realistic. And slowly, your internal voice became an echo of their doubts. But here's the problem. Your brain listens to that voice like it's gospel. It believes it. And then it starts creating actions, patterns, and habits to match. That's how people stay stuck. Not because they can't change, but because their own voice won't let them. Day 1 of the challenge is simple. Become aware. Then interrupt. Every time you hear yourself say something negative, pause. Then ask, what would a champion say right now? If you feel lazy, don't say I'm lazy. Say, I'm recharging now, but my drive is still alive. If you fail a test, don't say, I'm stupid. Say, this was training. Champions don't fear setbacks, they study them. This small shift is massive, because the words you use shape the identity you step into. Day 2 feels awkward, but it's powerful. Stand in front of a mirror, look yourself in the eye, and say these lines out loud. I am becoming unstoppable. I don't beg for strength, I build it. I might fall, but I always rise. Why the mirror? Because it creates presence. It forces your brain to focus. And when you say something out loud while looking at yourself, it activates deeper emotional wiring. You're not just saying it, you're claiming it. The first time, you might laugh. You might feel weird. Do it anyway. Because champions don't wait for comfort, they train in discomfort. Day 3 is about writing your future, not repeating your past. Grab a journal. Start with this sentence, I am the kind of person who, and finish it like your life depends on it. I am the kind of person who pushes through pain. I am the kind of person who turns doubt into drive. I am the kind of person who never quits on their vision. Why does this matter? Because identity drives behavior. You'll never act like a winner if deep down you still see yourself as a loser. This exercise isn't fantasy, it's blueprinting. You're literally building the character you want to become. Now, here's the real test. Will you actually try this for 3 days? Not just listen, not just get inspired, but actually do it. Because this isn't about motivation, it's about transformation. You don't need more motivational quotes. You don't need more books. What you need is to stop being your own bully and start being your own coach, your own champion. For 3 days, change your language. Catch every toxic thought. Speak power. Speak growth. Speak like your life depends on it, because it does. And here's something most people will never do. They'll listen, feel a little spark, then forget. But some people, just a few, will feel something deeper. Like a switch just flipped inside. Like they were meant to hear this, today, in this moment. If that's you, then you already know what to do next. The ones who feel it, they don't need to be told. They just respond. Because something about this hit different. So if your inner voice just whispered, this is what I needed, that wasn't a coincidence. That was the champion inside you, finally waking up.